Teacher talking sports, what it does, what do, how we live in. It's Wednesday, so it's time to get into my Week 14 picks against the spread with Thursday Night Football tomorrow. 4 teams on buys, so we have a 14-game schedule. Take a look. I am now 1 game over 500 on the season. Had an 8-7-1 week in Week 13. Winning seasons, my first two. Trying to make it 3-0 for winning seasons. Few more weeks to make sure it happens, and those records actually do include the playoffs first 2 years, so I'll be making my playoff picks as well. But let's get into it, starting with our Thursday night game. And it's a difficult one because yes, the Cowboys are playing excellent of late. Still have hope for the playoffs, still have hope for the NFC East. St. Brown game time decision. I just think, it's almost a must-win for both. Lions third place in their division. I just, still see them as a better team, and I think they find a way to win this game. I just see this spread as being a bit too large, and Tyler Shuck really isn't performing that bad for the Saints. Bucks, a close win against the Cardinals. I say they win by, let's say 7. Bills, yes, they'll be without Joey Bosa now. We knew an injury was probably going to come because it seemingly comes every year. Bengals flying high after their win up with the Ravens against the Ravens with Joe Burrow back. But Bills really dominated the Steelers, and I think they see that running James Cook really gets the ball rolling. So let's take the Bills to cover. Right now, I just see the Seahawks being light years better than the Falcons. Raheem Morris, probably his last few games as a head coach. Seahawks cover. Steelers are just, I think Mike Tomlin's streak may come to an end. Non-losing seasons. Right now they're 6-6. They would need to go 3-2. I know Lamar Jackson hasn't looked the same, but defense has been playing better. Ravens win by at least a touchdown, extra point. The spread actually went up a point from when I saw it this morning. And let me say, I got spreads from DraftKings as of today, Wednesday, December 3rd at 5:45 p.m. Eastern time. But anyhow, I think this is a game where the Colts get right and get back on the winning ways, even with Sauce Gardner being out. Jaguars, yes, they've been ascending, haven't really been beating up on better teams. So Colts prevail. Dolphins playing much better, and you could say the Jets are playing better as well. But I think Achane just 2-touchdown game, maybe 150 total yards. Dolphins win. Let's take a look at the rest of the schedule. We got, I don't know. Shador versus Cam Ward. You would think Shador might be a little extra motivated to outplay Cam Ward in this game. But Titans, this would actually be a big win for them in the sense that they would lose their stranglehold for that first overall pick, although they're not going to be in the market for a quarterback in all likelihood. But they at least keep it close if they don't win. Don't know if Jaden Daniels is playing, but the way the Vikings look, whether it's Brosner or J.J. McCarthy, I'm going to go with the Commanders. There's been a couple weeks where I've taken the Raiders. I took them last week, and they got blown out by the Chargers. Broncos win a lot of close games, but right now, Raiders are top 3 worst teams in the NFL. Rams, they're going to get right. After a surprising loss to the Panthers, they'll rebound, beat a Cardinals team. The defense is stellar. Jacoby Brissett, going to have a tough time in this one. I went back and forth with this one. I just think the spread might be a bit too large. Crazy that a number 1 seed in the NFC is underdog by nearly a touchdown, extra point. It actually was 7 points when I saw this morning. Went down to 6.5. The Bears aren't your typical number 1 seed. Caleb Williams still having accuracy issues, but they find a way to keep it close. and it'll be a huge win, especially after beating the Eagles last week. Right now, the Texans' defense is just flying high. They're right back in the playoff picture. Chiefs maybe can afford one more loss if they want to make the playoffs. But yeah, give me the Texans to cover that. The defense, I think they hold Chiefs to no more than, let's say, 24 points. And Eagles, another team that's going to get right. We don't know if Justin Herbert's going to play. If he is, he's not going to be 100%. So the Eagles find a way to win and at least quiet the talk surrounding them for 1 week. But let me know in the comments who are some of your best bets. Which of my picks do you agree with? Which do you not agree with? Let's hope when I do this next week, I'm a little bit more than a game over 500. Anyhow, don't forget to subscribe. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend to subscribe. Like the video, share a video, hit the bell for notifications. I'm out.